And you're just in time for the Ubricoin Trading Masterclass. So glad you could join us. We are appreciative of you sparing your time to be with us. This is where the action for the Ubricoin takes place. Your Ubricoin, the ones that are in your smartphone. This is where you know what to do with them. So thank you so much, guys. Of course, the greatest action lies in establishing Ubricoin's present value, which is the commodity value. And this is the value that we get from the market by going to the market and placing those buy orders. And what you do to the Ubricoin is really important. So guys, thank you so much once more. I appreciate Jacob Yatol for joining us. Jobs iPad, thank you. Welcome, Madam Ruth Owino. Teacher Miss Susan, thank you for joining us. And also Daniel, you're most welcome to the show once more. So we have much action going on, but I just want to remind you of a quote by Saint Augustine, that's a theologian, who says, God provides the wind, but man must raise the sails. So of course we have the Ubricoin, but the action for the Ubricoin, that's where the man must raise the sails. So thank you so much. I'll go straight to Miss Susan. How are you doing this afternoon?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Once again, we expect something new, something exciting from you. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, take it away.
Okay, thank you so much, Skarastika, and thank you everyone for joining us today. It's always a pleasure to have you in the session. And today I want us to cover what does the price differences mean? What does the change in price every minute mean to us and to Ubricoin? So, but before we get to that, I want us to go through market overview, and for that I usually starting with coingecko.com. So I'm going to share my screen, and we go to coingecko.com so that we can see the price of Ubricoin today. So the price of Ubricoin today is 0.00015,188, and this is negative 23.8%, meaning that the price has changed and has dropped a little bit. And this is, as I am going to show you what this difference means in prices. We are going to cover that very shortly. And then we have below here, there is a way for you to calculate how many Ubricoin you will get with what you have or what you want to invest on. So if at all you want to invest like $100, that means you're going to get 6 million UBNs, 587,000. So that is what you are going to get with $1,000. And I told you this is just an estimation of what you're going to get in the market. It doesn't mean that you're going to get the exact amount in the market, because in the market there are also transaction fee and what you incur when you go to buy some ETH in localcryptos.com. So whatever you're going to get in the market, it's not the exact amount, but this is approximately what you are going to get in the market. So keep that in mind. Wherever we share this, it doesn't mean that this is the exact amount that you get in the market. This is an approximation of what you get in the market. So the next thing I want us to go through is the graph. So for us to see how Ubricoin has been doing over time, and you can see here Ubricoin has been in an upward trend, and you can see here even if the price sometimes goes down, it always comes back up. So make sure that you always go to this market to check how Ubricoin is doing. And below here we have the most active markets, and because we say that in coingecko.com, the price that usually reflects here is the price of the most active market. So never get confused about that. The price that is reflected in coingecko.com is from the most active market. So we are going to go to etherscan.io, and in etherscan.io we want to also to see what is the price of Ubricoin according to etherscan.io. Remember, these are two different websites. These are two different people, or people who have developed a system where they pick the way they calculate the price of Ubricoin is different. The price of Ubricoin in Etherscan calculated as an average of all markets that Ubricoin has been listed to. So they take the prices in different markets and they do an average. While in coingecko.com, they take price from the most active market. And these, the price in coingecko.com is the one that every other minute that the price changes, and I'm going to explain why that happens like that. So in Etherscan.io, we can see different things here. We can see the price of Ubricoin as 0.0001, and then we have the fully diluted market cap. We also have the total supply of Ubricoin, and then we have the holders being 69,629. And something that I was very impressed today by one of us, I sent them some Ubricoins, and after I sent them some Ubricoins, they went to Etherscan and they told me, oh, the transaction has already gone through. And that was very impressive because you guys are learning, and that was very amazing. So thank you so much for keeping learning these, practicing this, and knowing that what we have here and what is happening in the market, you keep track of it. So every time that you go to the market, every time that a transaction happens, you're going to see it in this market, the Etherscan.io. I want to search for Ubricoin again here, because what I have here is a different address. So I'm going to search for UBN so that we can be able to see the exchanges and also the transfers, because that is also something I wanted you to know, that every time that you send some Ubricoin to anyone, the transaction is supposed to show up here in this part where we have transfers. Every time that you want to know that if the transaction went through, you can always come to Etherscan.io and check if that person sent you the Ubricoins that you really wanted. So then the next thing I want us to go through is the exchanges. We want to see which exchange is most active today. And you can see Phoenixbox as usual, UBN ETH market. It has the most active market. So continue going to this market and getting some Ubricoins from Phoenixbox.com. And we can also see earlier today, Etherflyer had no volume, but we can see someone went there and bought some Ubricoins, which is very good. So also yourself, you should continue going to this market and buying some Ubricoins from this market and also trading in this market. So thank you so much for those who are supporting Ubricoin in terms of trading, and also those people who are earning some money from trading Ubricoin. That is great. It is very helpful to us, to Ubricoin, and also to all the holders of Ubricoin. So that small action that you do in the market, it means a lot to every holder of Ubricoin. Every transaction that is done in the market means a lot to every holder of Ubricoin. So make sure that you go to the market and you get yourself some Ubricoins, buy some Ubricoins, sell those Ubricoins and make some profit, because that is the only way we are going to make sure that the market is very active. And that is why we are holding these sessions, to make sure that you know how to trade Ubricoin in this market. The other thing I want us to go through, and I'll combine these with what I had today, because when we go to phoenixbox.com, these I wanted us to see. If, for example, today, let us use etherflyer.com, because Etherflyer usually have, it's very elaborate on the prices, and every time that you do a transaction, they can actually show you how the price has changed in general. So I'm going to use Etherflyer. So I'll just go back to etherscan.io so that I can go to etherflyer.com. Then I'll just click on UBN ETH market. This is going to take me to Etherflyer market, UBN ETH, and from here I am going to show you how the price is affected by the action that every action that is done in the market. So in this market, what I want us to do is for you to be keen here. As you can see here, this price is $0.002, and this is 0.00000069. This is in ETH. So this was this price is as a result of the last transaction that took place in this market. This transaction that took place in this market was someone bought 1 UBN at this price, 0.00000069, and this made the price to go from whatever it was to this price. So I want you to be keen here. Every time that a transaction happens in this market, the market picks that price. And because CoinGecko, the way it is structured, the system automatically picks up the price that is in the market at that particular time when it's reading the prices. So these the CoinGecko system is structured in a way that it picks the prices from here. So every time that an action is done in the market, for example, if today I came here and I said I want to sell I want to sell 1 UBN, and then I click on sell. Just give me a minute. I want you to be keen on this. If I click on buy, because I'm buying with this price, I'm buying with 0.00000056. This is what I'll be doing, because these are buy orders. So I'll be selling to this person 1 ETH. And what I mean by this, there is a difference here between the buy orders, the price in buy orders and the sell orders. The sell order price is 0.00000069, which is very different from this price here. So if today I said I want to sell some UBN to this person, and then I click here, I wanted to sell 1 UBN to this person. Okay, let me see. I don't have that much UBN. So let me just buy some UBN so that I can be able to sell. So to buy, just click on the sell order, then let me just buy 100 UBN so that I can be able to sell, because at this particular time, I cannot be able to sell because I don't have UBNs in my wallet. And I can see there is someone also who sold some Ubricoin'S, but it's okay. So this is the price, and this price is because I just bought 100 UBNs. So if at all I wanted to sell 1 UBN from the 100 that I just bought, and then I just click on, you just click on the topmost buy order, then say how many UBNs you want to sell, then click on sell. I want you to be keen on this. When I click that, you're going, let me just refresh this. You can see this price has changed. The price has moved from 0.00000069 to 0.00000056. And you can see this price in dollars. It was $0.0002, but now it's $0.0001. So every time, for example, if CoinGecko system came to read this price, it will take this price. And this will mean that the price will move from this to the price that is indicated in this market, if at all this was the active market. So it will take this price. So the change in price does not necessarily mean that the market has changed a lot, especially when it comes to those small changes in the market. But it means that there was an order that was executed of a lower price than what is in the market. But this has not changed that the price, the sell orders in this market is still the same. And if at all someone else came to the market, they clicked on the sell order, and then they said they want to buy even 1 UBN in this market. I want you to be keen on this. If they said they want to buy 1 UBN in the market, you can see now the price has moved from 0.0001 to 0.0002. That is how most of the time, especially in coingecko.com, the prices are dictated, or the prices are read from the market. Every action in the market affects the price that is found, that is in coingecko.com. So every time you see that the prices are moving from, maybe they are going low, they're going up, it means that there is action in the market. It does not necessarily mean that the Ubricoin price has gone very low. It just means that there is action in the market. But when you see that the price, maybe we have dropped 1-0, that means that there is a lot of action in the market and the price is going down. But if at all the percentage is not that big, and if you go to the market to confirm and see that we still have a very good price when it comes to the buy orders, it means that the price of Ubricoin has not gone that low. It's just because of what action is being taken in the market. If at all someone is executing a buy order in the market, which is usually lower than that of the sell orders in the market, it means that the price will go slightly lower. But if another person comes in and execute a sell order in the same market, the price goes up. So that is how the action, that is how the prices work in the market. And it acts the same way even in all these other markets, even in phoenixbox.com. As you can see here, the price difference, there is a price difference between buy orders and sell orders. And every time that a person executes a sell order in this market, the price will go up. Every time that a person executes a buy orders in this market, the price will go down. But it doesn't mean that the prices of Ubricoin has gone down per se. It's just that what is happening in the market affects the prices. And when we do this, for example, if you work with Etherflyer, if a person did that and the price went to $0.002 and another person came and executed a buy order and the price went to $0.0001, it does not mean that the number of Ubricoins that you're going to get in that market will be less than when it is 0.0002. It basically means that the market has not changed much, because we have just done a 1 UBN, which does not change the sell order per se that much. But if at all, the only thing that would change the prices or the number of Ubricoins that you're going to get in the market, if we had so many people buying this Ubricoin, they buy all of these, order, the next and the next. That means that the price will continue going up, and that is when we have the prices going up very high, like we have even dropping 1-0 sometimes, and it is because there are so many people who are in the market. But if at all we have only one person in the market, the prices will change, but it does not mean that the market has changed that much. The only thing that can really change the market is when we have so many people in the market who are buying Ubricoin, making the price of Ubricoin go up, and people putting buy orders, making the price of Ubricoin go up. And that is what we have witnessed before, so many people coming into the market. And you can also tell when there are so many people in the market by the volume in the exchanges. This is also another way of telling if the price that is in the market, the price that is in coingecko.com is being affected by execution order, or it's being affected by so many people buying and selling Ubricoins in the market. When we have very large volumes here, it means that so many people are in the market and they're buying Ubricoins. I know that most of the time you can find that 3 million Ubricoins here have been bought by different people. But if at all you find like here we have in Phoenixbox UBN USDT, the volume is only 15, is it, 15 UBNs, meaning that in this market, the market is not that active and there are not so many people in the market. So even if the price changed here, you will know that it is not because we have so many people in the market buying Ubricoins, but rather we have some execution of orders in that market. So I want you to be keen with that. Do not be worried when these prices go up and down. It just basically means that there are some people in the market are buying and selling some Ubricoins. And when the prices maybe we drop another 0, it means that the market is doing very, very well. So make sure that you go out and tell your friends and family to come in. We make this price of Ubricoin grow up dramatically, because that is what we want ultimately. We want that the price of Ubricoin to go up and up and up. We don't want the small changes. We want a lot of changes, because that is what is going to take us into the next step. And our next step is, I remember yesterday we were asked a question by David Ogutu. He asked about us buying land for constructing our Ubrica project. That is a very good question, and I want to tell you that we are going to get there. And I have said this severally, that we want first to work at the commodity function of Ubricoin. Buying of land and constructing the Ubrica projects is the utility function of Ubricoin, which is the ultimate goal, where we want to see Ubricoin at, where we want to see Ubrica project going. But for the meantime, we have to work with the commodity function of Ubricoin. When the commodity function of Ubricoin works, and when the price of Ubricoin goes up, remember I told you that we set aside 17 billion, 17% of the 20 billion Ubricoins that we created to go towards supporting the Ubrica projects. That is the buying of land and constructing the biomedical city, also the Ubrica Retail Clinical Center, the science and technology parks, and activating Soko Janja to make sure that people have a place to sell their product. So when we do this, when the price of Ubricoin go up, it means even the price of those Ubricoins that are set aside will also go up, meaning that it will be very easy for us to fund the project, to buy the land, and to build these projects that goes towards facilitating global health and universal health here in Kenya. So this is what we want to do. We want to first make sure that the commodity function of Ubricoin is working, making sure that Ubricoin in the market has its price, and the price is up. That is why we are saying the commodity function, we set aside some Ubricoins, that is 2 billion Ubricoins, to make sure that these, the value of Ubricoin in the market is up. And this commodity function is basically buying and selling Ubricoins in the exchanges. That is basic trading, arbitrage trading, and binary trading. That is what we are working with at this particular time. And I would encourage all of us that we do this. The soon you bring your friends, the soon we create awareness of Ubricoin, the sooner we are going to go to the utility function. But we have to work with that first. Then maybe I cover something else that someone was concerned about. It is about wallet. I was asked what does wallet, okay, what is a wallet? What does a wallet do, and how do I use a wallet, and what are the basic, or what does basically wallets do? So a wallet it's an application that you can download on your phone or on your laptop, and this application allows you to send and receive Ubricoins. Those are the basic functions of a wallet. A wallet does not allow you to trade. You are going to trade in the exchanges, but for the wallet, you are going to, it allows you to send and receive some Ubricoins. So the moment you download a wallet in your phone, you are able now to send some Ubricoins to the exchanges, trade, and take away the Ubricoins from the exchanges back to your wallet. It is also used to store the Ubricoins because it's a very safe place for you to keep the coins. So every time that you do some trades in the exchanges, if at all you're not an active trader, or you do not intend to trade with a Ubricoin, you are a holder of Ubricoin, you want to hold the Ubricoin, just make sure that you take those Ubricoins from the exchanges and take them to your wallet. That is your personal wallet. And something else I like insisting, make sure that you keep those seed phrases very safe, because those are your keys. Those are your keys. So make sure that you keep them very safe. Do not lose them. If you lose them, you're going to lose your money. So make sure that you keep them very safe, somewhere you can get them in case you even misplaced your phone, you lost your phone, or you changed your phone. Those are the words that you're going to use to recover your wallet. So make sure that you keep them very safe, and make sure that you know how to use the wallet. And to use a wallet is very simple. What you just need to do is to click on the coin that you want to send. For example, you want to send Ubricoin. Just click on Ubricoin, then it's going to give you 3 options. There is an option to send, an option to receive, and an option to copy the address. If at all you want to send, you just click on send, and then you're going to paste the address of the person that you want to send the Ubricoins to, or the exchange, because exchanges, they have wallet addresses. So that is the wallet address that you're going to paste in that part where you're supposed to paste an address. So paste that address there, say how many Ubricoins you want to send, and then just click on next, and then click on send. Then the other thing is when you want to receive. If you want to receive some Ubricoins, you need to share your public address. And this public address, when you click on the coin that you want to send, the coin that you want to work with, that is Ubricoin, you have an option to copy. When you click on copy, you send that address to the person who is sending you some coins. And if at all maybe you are withdrawing those coins from the exchange, you have an option to copy that address, then paste it on the exchange where you want to withdraw the money from, and then just send, and the Ubricoins will come directly to your address. So those are the things that I wanted to cover for us to cover today. And maybe I remind you that Ubricoin is a global health coin that aims towards facilitating global health, facilitating health in our country. We know today that the world is interconnected, and every individual or any health issue that arises from one country, it's very easy for that to translate to other countries. So it is very important for every country to have a good healthcare system, to make sure that we shield even the other countries from having a health issue that arise from our country. Like, for example, we have witnessed with COVID-19. It originated from one country, but because of the way the world is interconnected, we have seen the COVID-19 moving from that one country to other countries at a very high speed and very easily. So it means that for us to achieve global health, we must first achieve health for every individual in the world. And we can only do that if our healthcare system are working, if our healthcare system can reach that person in the village who maybe at this particular time they do not have a way to get the healthcare. And these maybe it's because they do not have money, it's maybe because they do not have those facilities to get healthcare to, or the quality of care that is in the villages is very poor, or it also may be the services that are available to them, or that are available to them is very expensive. And Ubrica aims to solve all these problems in healthcare. So every time that you buy that coin, make sure that you keep that in mind, that Ubricoin'S goes towards supporting healthcare, and it wants that we first have to make sure that every individual, especially here in Kenya, they can access healthcare, they can afford the healthcare, and the healthcare that they are affording and they're accessing is of very good quality. So thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to take this to Scholastica to finalize. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That was an incredible presentation by Miss Susan. Well said, well analyzed, pertaining the price of Ubricoin. Of course, the question of the land issue has been well addressed. The fact is that we are acknowledge the importance of the utility function, but presently we are working with the present value for the Ubricoin, which is the commodity value for the Ubricoin. And this is the task that you and I have, to go to the market and establish this present value for the Ubricoin. And of course, Ms. Susan, you've just reminded me of an amazing quote by Oduwo Keyunikan, an author, who says, when you do the things in the present that you can see, you are shaping the future that you are yet to see. So basically, I hope, Mr. David Ogutu, your question has been addressed by Ms. Susan, is that the fact that we are trying to establish the present value for the Ubricoin, and this is by us, all of us, coming together and doing the trading as Ms. Susan has demonstrated for us, so that we can get to the next function, which is the utility function for the Ubricoin, and this is definitely going to be the future value for the Ubricoin. So we must just first concentrate on what is happening right now, which is establishing the present value. Of course, I want to recognize the presence of so many people who have joined us today. We are thankful. We don't take you for granted. Thank you once again, Jacob Yatol, Jobs, iPad, John, Jonte, Mr. Mbugwa Kimani, David Ogutu, Arche Limo, and then there's Madam Ruth Owino, and also Susan. And there's Eunice from Nakuru, and Daniel. Thank you so much, guys. I want to we have about eight minutes to go, so we can just accommodate one question for from one of the participants. And I don't know who I can direct this to. It could be a question, a comment, or a suggestion. Let me pick, let me see, there's a John that I'm seeing here. Let me see who's this. John, how are you doing this afternoon? There's John and there's Jonte. So I'm going to direct to John. John, can you hear me? Maybe I can get through to John. Let me talk to Mr. Mbugwa Kimani. Mr. Mbugwa Kimani, go ahead. How are you doing this afternoon?
Oh, hi, Susan. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Okay.
Just a bit chilly in Kitengela.
All right.
I also have a very important guest in my office today.
All right.
I have Mr. Daniel Mtompa, who is the cooperative officer.
Okay.
Kajiado East.
All right. Does he know about Ubricoin?
He has heard.
Mm-hmm.
And being the cooperative officer, I know he'll take it up from there.
Yes.
And he'll have something to tell the cooperators.
Yeah.
In Kajiado East and Kajiado County in general.
All right. I hope he has Ubricoin'S in his wallet, and if he doesn't have, then we are ready to download a wallet for him so that he can, you know, begin with the basics and take the message with the evidence of what the Ubricoin'S are like. So probably you can also tell him about downloading the wallet. I know you already have a wallet, Mr. Mbugwa.
I do. I have introduced him already.
Okay.
I believe actually he has a lot of interest in this business.
All right.
And I believe he will. Let my laptop a bit so that you may see him. Maybe he can say hi to you.
All right.
Hi, Susan. Good evening.
Hello, how are you, sir?
I'm very fine, Madam Susan.
Susan and Scholar.
Yes,
Okay.
You're hearing him?
Yeah, we can get him. Let him just get closer to the microphone so that we can hear him clearly. So how have you taken the Ubricoin? How do you see the Ubricoins and what have you learned so far?
I'm being introduced by Mr. Kimani.
Okay.
I.E.O chairman in one of the societies in my sub-county.
Yeah, sure.
He's still introducing me to the basic about the Ubricoin.
Yes.
And he's just introducing me to a market that I'm interested in.
All right.
Possibly soon, I might be one of you.
Yes.
You guys.
Yeah.
So, and I promise that if actually my people will going to buy your idea,
Yeah.
this idea,
yeah.
Obviously, that I'll be taking that lesson to them.
Okay, thank you so much, and we are appreciative that you have taken positively what we are doing. Thank you so much. We're humbled, and of course, for more questions, for more whatever you need to know about the Ubricoin as well as the Ubrica project, we're definitely here to address all the concerns. And of course, thank you for also being a Ubricoin holder, and we keep inviting even more people. Thank you to your team. Whatever you guys are doing is amazing, and I'm really thankful. Let's keep bringing in more people so that we can all do this together, because that's the only way we're going to get ahead. By bringing in more people, more Ubricoin holders, then means that the sooner we're going to get to the wealth and the wellness and the well-being that we talk about. Thank you so much, Mr. Mbugwa Kimani. And of course, let me just have one more person talk to us from the other side of the world. I'd like to talk to who? Let me hear Madam Ruth Owino. Madam Ruth Owino, how are you doing this afternoon?
I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. Yes, thank you. I really don't have anything to say. I've enjoyed the session and keep it up.
Okay, thank you so much. We appreciate your comment and we appreciate that you turn up every single day. That's really humbling. Thank you so much for joining us. And of course, let's hear from Nakuru County. We have Eunice representing the people. So Eunice, make your comment or just give a shout out to everyone in the show.
Yeah, hello everyone.
Yes, we are doing fine. How about you?
I'm well and I'm thankful.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'm happy for the presentation.
Okay, you're most welcome. Keep bringing in more people. We love the people from Nakuru and we know that we will have great numbers from Nakuru. I can also see Archie Limo has gotten to a chat room and he talks about, hi, I have a wallet with coins. That's really amazing from Archie Limo. We are glad. So thank you so much for being a Ubricoin holder, Archie Limo. So maybe I could just allow you to speak just for 1 minute and yeah, talk about your experience. Archie Limo, go ahead. How are you doing? Yes, Archie Limo, can you hear? Can you get us?
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead and make your comment. Thank you so much for being a Ubricoin holder.
Yeah, it is a very good perspective to earn millions in the near future.
Yes.
So for us who don't have coins yet, you are really lagging behind. Let me just warn you. Okay. I just want to be part of millionaires in the future. Please, let's come all of us. Thank you.
Amen. Thank you so much. Thank you again. We appreciate it that you've taken this to the next level of, you know, being just having the ownership. And that is exactly what we want from everyone. So I see we only have 2 minutes to go and I want to once again thank every participant for taking their time and to being here. We don't take you for granted, guys. We really appreciate that you take time to join us each and every single weekday to make this happen. Of course, the Ubricoin, the action for the Ubricoin is going to continue. So it does not mean that once we have this show, things stop. In fact, once we are done with this show, definitely the price, by the time we're done with this, the price will have changed. As you can see on CoinGecko, the price right now is 0.0015207, but definitely probably by evening it will be 0.0002. So this depends on what you and I are doing in as far as getting to the exchanges is concerned in order for us to establish the present value for the Ubricoin. So let us love you and leave you at this, and we will see you tomorrow at exactly 3 p.m. East Africa time. And of course, I want to leave you with a quote by Leo Tolstoy, a Russian writer, who says, "The two most powerful warriors are patience and time." Thank you so much for everyone showing up. Let us meet tomorrow. It is goodbye for now.